What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where today we're going to have the pre-game preview. And just for transparency, I am recording this on Thursday and flying to Indy on Friday. Won't have time to do it after the injury report comes out. So doing this on Thursday, haven't gotten the final injury report, although we did have a video about the final injury report. So make sure you go check that out. So what I want to talk about here again, pre-game preview, going against the Steelers and kind of looking over some of the things and how I think that this game is going to go. We already had the game plan video. If you didn't see that, make sure you go peep that. Probably even go watch that first and then come back to this and have the preview, right? We've already talked about the game plan, the preview, but just to brush up here, the way that this game is going to go, we know the Steelers have a very good defense. And when we played the Steelers last season, they did not have TJ Watt on the field. We were able to score 38 points in that game. So this one, they have Justin Fields at quarterback instead of Kenny Pickett. They also have TJ Watt back on the field. They have Cam Hayward. They have Larry Ogunjobi. Now, Alex Highsmith not going to play, but nonetheless, they will have a very effective defensive line. Our offensive line been one of the best, if not the best, in the NFL this season. That's going to be the matchup to watch this in this game. Is going to be in the trenches. Our offense, their defense. Who's going to win that matchup? If we can come out and set the tone early, that's how we win the game. Right, that's what you need is for the Colts to come out and punch them in the mouth. And the reason you need that to happen is because Justin Fields is kind of quarterback. Like you want him to pass the ball on. Now, he looks better as a quarterback in Pittsburgh than he did with the Bears. He said I saw him, Cam Hayward, I guess, has a podcast. He was doing an interview there and was asked, where's the better coaching? And he basically laughed, said Pittsburgh is way better, da-da-da. Seems like he's getting the better coaching in Pittsburgh, better team around him, obviously better system. Mike Tomlin winning seasons every year, no matter the situation. So there's a reason for that, even though, the Pittsburgh Steelers haven't won a championship in a long time, whatever. But Mike Tomlin always rights that ship. They're 3-0 right now, and for a good reason. Again, Justin Fields playing good football, and we're going to have to be able to minimize his impact in this game. Pardon the interruption. I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you stopping by the channel. And I also want to say that when I look at the analytics, 50% of the people that come by and watch this channel are not subscribed. So as Peyton's telling you to do here, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn those notifications on so you get notified when any videos come out. Now, if you need any further proof of why you need to subscribe, when you look at the numbers, 62.4% of the views on this channel over the last month have come from people that are not subscribed to the channel. So again, if you're one of those people, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you so much. And let's get back into the video. Look at them overall through 3 games, 55-75, which is 73.3% completion percentage, 518 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He has been sacked 6 times. And of course, that offensive line for the Steelers, they have some guy already on the IR. They have a guy going to miss a week. I believe another guy that's going to be out or already on the IR. So that offensive line is taking some hits. We have some opportunities with our defensive line to be able to affect this game, but you can't let Justin Fields just get out of the pocket and scramble or just leave a massive hole in the middle of the defensive line to where he can just run up the gut. And then because Gus's defense, we play back in coverage, all of a sudden Justin Fields, boom, 15-yard run, right? Those are things you can't have happen. Now, you also can't let Najee Harris go crazy on you or Justin Fields, like I mentioned, from a running perspective. Now, it's not like they run a ton. Najee Harris over 3 games has 55 carries, 209 yards, 3.8 average, and he hasn't scored this season. Justin Fields has 28 carries over 3 games, though, with 90 yards and 1 touchdown. So, the average for the Steelers really isn't there. But what I fear is that with Jaylen Warren, seems like he could end up missing this game against the Colts quarterback. Cordero Patterson could be a secret weapon in this Arthur Smith offense. Had a lot of success with Cordero Patterson in Atlanta. He brings Cordero Patterson with him to Pittsburgh, and in this system, in this role, I just fear that Cordero Patterson could be a guy that gives us fits in this game. I think he could be kind of, again, the secret weapon for the Steelers to come in and really be able to affect this game. So from that aspect, we got to be able to stop the running backs. We got to be able to stop Justin Field from getting out of the pocket. I felt like we did a good job with Caleb Williams, right? Even when Caleb got out of the pocket, we weren't always giving him a bunch of space to be able to run, right? Going east to west, the defense figured it out. Whatever we were doing in the first three halves of the season wasn't good enough. They made some adjustments. They figured something out. They started running different defense, and they kept it simple. And since that point, we've seen them, east to west. We're not giving up a bunch of yards to the outside, whether it be scrambling, screens, runs, end arounds, whatever it is. We've locked down from that aspect. We have to stay sound in this game. Another one without DeForest Buckner, potentially in what it looks like. Quiddy Pay probably not going to play in this game. So Latu as a rookie, how can he do in run fits as he plays more snaps? And what's that going to look like, right? And how are the rotations on the defensive line going to change from one game to the next? I liked our defensive line rotations in the last game. Honestly, the first couple games I didn't. And I felt like we were still experimenting with a lot because some guys don't really play a whole lot in the preseason and whatnot. So coming into the first two games, saw a lot of defensive line setups that I did not like, especially situationally, first, second, third down, long, short, distance, whatever it may be. I just didn't agree with a lot of them. And then in this last game against the Bears, I thought the defensive line rotations were actually really good, even during the game. Had mentioned that while we were on stream. Like, I like what I'm seeing. I like the personnel that I'm seeing, where I'm seeing them, right? There was the whole issue with Taven Bryan, and, Taven Bryan even came out and said in an article that came out, like, yeah, I don't know why I'm playing nose tackle. I'm better at three tech. I should probably be doing that. And I felt like I saw a lot more of that and a lot more of those alignments. And I'm pretty sure he got a sack as a three tech this past week. So, seems like that could have affected things too. When that came out publicly, there was probably a conversation that had to be had there. But I just think what we've seen with the adjustment from the Colts defense, that's going to be what we need in this game, okay? Because we know Anthony Richardson is struggling right now as a passer, so we need JT, we need AR to have some good runs in this game. Maybe even Josh Downs in the round, right? Find some creative ways to get Josh Downs the ball, let him make some plays in space, get the ball into AD's hands with ease, and let him make some plays after the catch, and then set it up to where you can get Alec Pierce on a deep pass, later in the game when they want to play cover one and try to come at AR with some aggression, right? Get the pickup, blitz pickup, whatever it may be. Get just enough time, AR being mobile, and get the ball down to Alec Pierce. So hopefully in this game, that's what we're looking at, right? And I think coming into this game, again, going to be dangerous. And I think one way or another, it's probably going to end up being a pretty low-scoring game. Okay, that's just my take on it. I feel like this one could look a lot like the Packers game, right? That one was 16-10. So coming into this game, right, we have had issues executing, which kind of affects things, right? Now, and of course, I'm a Colts fan. I'm going to pick the Colts. I'm going to the game. I'm picking the Colts to win. I want to see the Colts win. That's what I'm going with, is for the Colts to win this game. And what's going to affect that is going to be execution throughout this game. Offensively, defensively, can we convert third downs? Can we get off the field on defense on third downs? Can we create turnovers, right? Again, Justin Fields only has one interception this season. They've done a good job of taking care of the ball. I believe they were +4 in turnover margin this season. So, whereas, obviously Anthony's had some issues with interceptions over his last few weeks. So, what we're seeing from the offense has to start to shift. We have to take care of the ball defensively. Just build on what we did last week. Continue to find ways where we can take away the ball, get those tips, whatever it is, stay sticky in coverage, get some tips, and be able to take the ball away. And I think we have a good chance to be able to win this game. We just have to execute more, even if it's not flawless. I don't expect us completely fix ourselves in 1 week. I don't expect Anthony to fix himself in 1 week. He's probably going to miss some passes, but coming into this game again, I think we need to go run heavy, and I think going run heavy is how you beat the Steelers. Traditionally, over the past couple years, Steelers, if you get in a situation where you can just continue to run the ball, you will have success. Don't let yourself get into a third and long situation where TJ Watt can feast. That's how we stay in a position to win this game. We have to be in 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 situations like that, right? Where TJ Watt, it's more of a guessing game. We can play more RPO on 3rd down if we're in 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, right? Because the threat of JT or the threat of AR running for a first down is still there. But then you have Josh Downs, who could be a massive threat. So that's what needs to happen for us to win this game. And again, I think we can win this game. I think the defense continues to evolve. I think we continue to figure out the rotations on defense and who needs to be in, who doesn't, and I think we're starting to find our identity on that defensive side of the ball. So coming into this game again, the 3-0 Steelers, I have them coming in, but I think we can win this game. And at the end of the day, I think we're going to see more field goals in this game, and just like we have for a lot of this season. So give me the Colts winning this game 19-16. I think through this game, both teams could be trading field goals for a lot. But at the end of the day, I think the Colts are able to come away with a very close W. And of course, I want to know what all of you think. What do you think the score is going to be? How do you think this game is going to go? How do you think the offense will do? How do you think defense will do against this Steelers offense? You let me know down in the comment sections. I really think this could be a game where Latu, if Quiddy's out and we see Latu playing more, we could see Latu have an incredible game here with the deficiencies of the offensive line that the Steelers are rolling out there this week. So hopefully that's what we're able to see. And again, I'd love to know what you think is going to happen. What do you think the score is going to be? Let me know your opinion of all this down in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you continue to get notified anytime we have any more content coming out on this channel. And of course, I appreciate you stopping by for another video. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.